Hey, congratulations, you made it to the free demo. Apparently you want to see just how this whole thing works. Well, you're going to have access to the full function demo in just a bit, but in order to help you get the most out of your free demo, give me just about 4 minutes here so I can walk you through exactly how this whole thing works. The overall goal of this entire course is to give you all of the information and show you all the questions and answers in multiple formats to make it just as memorable as possible for you. First, you're going to notice there's 3 steps, and you're currently in step 1, course overview. Then there's step 2, course classes, and finally step 3, course test and exam. So after watching this video, you're going to click on step 2, course classes, and you're going to choose your first class, demo carpentry. Here you're going to see 5 buttons. The first is view presentations. We'll always start with this step. The presentation is a video which we're going to show you where to highlight your books. We'll only be using the parts of the book that pertain to the test. You're going to find as you go through each class, you're going to be skipping most of the pages in each book, and that's by design. We want you to focus on only the sections that are going to be on your exam. Next, you're going to have the View Study Guide option. This section contains a list of every question and answer we've ever seen for this one particular book. However, since this is the demo version, it's only going to have a few questions for these books. It's basically the exact same information in the presentation, but just in a different format. And when you purchase the full prep course, we'll print all of these study guides for you and send them to you along with the rest of your training materials. Now, your third option is listen to audio tracks. This audio is going to be someone just reading questions and answers to you. Again, it's the same information, it's just presented in another format to try to make it as memorable as possible for you. The last 2 options that you'll see here are Start Quiz and Start Test. And the quiz is a way for you to test your knowledge on just this one book before you move on to the next book. And this option includes hints that you can view while you're on a particular question. The test is just like the quiz in that it's for one specific book, but it offers more questions, and in this option, there will not be any hints. And once you finish with these modules, congratulations, you're done with that class and that particular book. Now, return to step 2, course classes, and choose the next book and repeat the process. After completing the steps for all of the classes in your course, it's time to go to step 3, course test and exam. And here you're going to see that you've got 3 options. Take test, book lookup exercise, and take exam. And you may want to use the take test option for your first couple of attempts. The reason is this option includes hints, and that's going to kind of help you get started. Since the real exam, however, does not give you hints, you'll only want to use this a couple of times at most. Next up, you're going to have the book lookup exercises, and these are sort of like online flashcards. We're going to show you a question and the answer, and then a picture of all the books in the exam. And this exercise is to help you become more familiar with which book to choose based on what you see when you read the question and answer. Finally, there's the take exam option. And this practice exam is a simulation of your real exam. So it has the same time limit and the same interface. And every time you do it, you'll get a different set of questions. Each time you take a practice exam on this step, you'll find that there are no hints for this exam. And this is where you're really going to hone your test-taking skills. Your practice exam scores, in fact, are going to let you know when it's time to take your real test. When you get the right scores and the right times, that's when you go take your real test. Well, that's it. You can refer back to this video at any time. Also, feel free to give us a call if you need any help with anything. You can reach us Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30 Eastern Time. And once you've had a chance to see how this works, let's get you started. Remember, you've got 0 risk with our 2 money-back guarantees. You won't be stuck with something that you don't want or don't like, and we can guarantee that you're going to pass on your first attempt. So give us a call, and you can have your license in no time.